Sound Gaming here, and today we'll be doing part 8 of our Batman Villain the Bold, the video game.
If you were watching last time, you'll know that we were chasing Gentleman Ghost underground. I was playing as Hawkman.
And I was playing as Batman. So
we're going to continue and see how far we can get into the episode. And we'll see you after the levels.
Well, this place seems a little better. Sturdier, anyway. What do they call it?
Judging by the architecture, it appears to be a preserved section of old London from the 13th or 14th century.
Suddenly I don't feel so old anymore.
I've heard rumors of sites like this, covered up in landslides and forgotten, while the rest of London continued developing above.
While you're enjoying the architecture, keep in mind there's a maniac down here that wants us both dead.
You're right. Let's keep moving. We need to find a way out of here. You know, when I was 6 years old, I dressed as you for Halloween.
With the wings and everything?
Plastic ones, from the store, and a mask that was too big for my head.
That's a kick.
My father helped me make a mace out of cardboard and masking tape. I spent the night stopping imaginary crimes, in between asking for candy.
And now you're doing it for real. I bet your parents are really proud of you.
I'd like to think they are.
Apparently old London isn't as empty as we thought.
Gentleman Ghost is raising the dead warriors of this place. We'll need to capture him and...
Need some help, kid? I'll make this fast. Give me a call, and I'll be there in a flash.
These warriors haven't fought anyone in over 600 years. Apologies if they're a tad rusty.
It's cruel to reanimate the dead like this, Gentleman Ghost.
No! What's cruel is to cost someone their life in the first place.
Your death wasn't my fault, Craddock. Now turn yourself in and stop all this madness before it goes too far.
Oh, my dear Batman. We're just getting warmed up. I'll be seeing you.
I'm getting too old for this.
The area is becoming unstable.
Just like your villain, buddy.
We need to end this as soon as possible. Gentleman Ghost's destruction is wearing down the foundation of these areas. Even if we capture him, we may not be able to get out of here before the whole place comes down.
So let's double time it, kid. The size of this place is incredible. It's like a whole other world down here. I'll have to tell the boys in the Justice Society about this. Dr. Midnight's a real history buff.
It's a shame the entire site may become lost again as a result of Craddock's careless actions. The London Archaeological Society would love a discovery like this.
People should have more respect for history. Sometimes they treat us old-timers like we're relics.
As long as you keep fighting crime, society will appreciate you.
Yeah. me back!
Ready, bats? Let's hit it! Did you get that? I said hit it, because I'm a big hammer. Right on his noggin. Sock it to him. Whoa!
Boy, those knights sure had a beef with us, didn't they?
They're warriors. Fighting is all they know. Without that, they might as well just sink back into the ground.
I know the feeling.
Don't take it personally.
The gate isn't down. Maybe I can fly up and...
I should be able to knock it free with one of my batarangs. 1 second.
Thanks.
Try that again. Time to take out the trash. Hammers of justice. Justice prevails. Those weapons of yours are pretty incredible.
Say what you will about fancy gadgets and computerized doohickeys. When I'm staring down criminals, nothing gets the job done like the swing of a mace or the throw of a spear.
It must get exhausting wielding them.
Ha! Not when you're in the shape that I am. Prime of my life, I tell ya.
That's great to hear. I hope I'm half the hero you are when I'm your age.
Yeah.
We should probably stop and take a break.
Ah, who needs it? Keep up, kid. We've nearly got him.
This really has been enjoyable, gentlemen, but I'm afraid our journey is nearly at its end. Oh, how I will treasure our adventure together when you're both long dead. Some much sooner than others, of course.
I can hold my own, punk. Don't worry about me.
Tut-tut, Batman. Forcing old heroes through new gauntlets. That's not very heroic, is it?
I'm fine. Really. Now let's get down there and finish this.
The ground is solid, but I may be able to blast through it with my explosives.
Use them. We can't let a madman like him get away.
line, Craddock.
By giving these fine gentlemen an opportunity to protect one of their own? Come now, my children. Play with the heroes.
You'll regret that.
Now this is crime fighting!
Keep up, Hawkman. Where's that legendary speed you're known for?
Hey, I'm just watching the rear, Batman. You never know where that top hat wearing ghoul will show up next.
Good call.
Line him up, and I'll knock him down. Gotcha! Perfect shot as usual. See ya, Bats.
All these dead bodies. You think he'd show the dead a little more respect, considering he's one of them.
James Craddock doesn't respect anyone but himself. He'd tear the world apart if it gained him anything.
I can see that. Looks like we're heading down again. This would be a real pain without your cape and my wings.
It's still a pain.
Ah, come on, kid. Where's your sense of adventure? Last one down's a rotten hawk egg.
Ugh. Careful, my avian acquaintance. We wouldn't want you throwing out your back before the grand reveal.
Hawkman, are you...
I'm fine. Got anything in that belt of yours to shut him up?
Oh dear, it's getting a bit crass down here. I know when I'm not wanted. Deeper and deeper into the abyss. They should sell tickets to a ride this enjoyable. Journey down into the depths of the underworld. On your left, the remains of the once great Batman. On your right, his rotting, winged friend.
You're one to call us rotting, Craddock.
Rotting?
You should see his face. It's like he fell asleep in the microwave.
Ha! I appreciate the invisibility then. Thanks for sparing us, Ghost.
That was uncalled for, Batman.
Ready for action.
Doesn't pay. This gentleman Ghost of yours reminds me of another villain we had back in my day. The Monocle. You ever hear of him?
I think so.
He had the craziest collection of eyepieces you could ever imagine. One that shot lasers, one that blinded you. Of course, once you knocked off his eyepiece, he was just another crazy fellow with too much time on his hands.
They usually are.
Respect the spear!
The lava's getting thicker. If we head any deeper, the heat may overcome us.
Feels like a sweat lodge to me. Good for the old muscles.
Just don't fall in.
Ah! If I do, would you throw me a towel, kid?
Hammers of justice! Keep up the pace, Hawkman. If I know what Gentleman Ghost is planning, we're in for one serious fight.
I've got to come clean, kid. This whole chase, it's got me beat. Too much more of this and I'll be as dead as that creep we're chasing.
But you said you were fine, in the prime of your life.
Of course I did. I've got one of my biggest fans here fighting alongside me. I couldn't disappoint you, son. I didn't want you to see how the years have slowed me down.
When I said you were my hero, Hawkman, I didn't just mean physically. Your adventures taught me about courage, determination, and believing in myself. Anyone can beat up a criminal, but it takes a real hero to track them down and never give up. That's what you taught me, and it's what guides me to this day.
Thanks, kid. I think I just got my second wind. Kid.
You line him up, and I'll knock him down. Nailed it. Perfect shot as usual. See ya, Bats.
Cheerio, heroes.
Looks like we're at the end. You know where we're headed?
I've got a pretty good idea. It's not the first time that Craddock and I have been down here.
So it's personal then?
For him it is. In case we don't make it out of this alive, Hawkman, it's been an honor fighting alongside you.
The honor's all mine, kid.
I had a feeling this is where you were dragging us.
Just like old times, eh, Dark Knight?
Craddock!
Astaroth, it's been too long.
You are not welcome here.
Ah, but when you see the gift I brought you, you may change your tune.
Gift?
I present to you, O great Astaroth, in his centurial appearance, that loathsome, manipulative, do-gooding creature of the night known as the Batman.
Batman?
Oh yes, you know his name. He who made a fool of you. He who cost me my life. I deliver him to you, Astaroth, for the most meager of fees.
What are your terms?
I desire but one thing. That which Batman took from me 100 years ago. Give me back my life, Demon Astaroth, and the Batman is yours.
Shouldn't I have a say in this?
It is done. I accept your offer, Craddock. I will burn the Bat creature to ashes, and when he is gone, you shall have your life restored.
Excuse me? Fellow with the horns?
Who is this impudent bird?
I offer him as well, my Dark Lord. Do with him as you like.
It seems to me that this is hardly a fair fight, seeing how you've got a good 50 feet on us. How about fighting someone your own size?
Well, that didn't work.
I will enjoy this. It has been centuries since I've had a good fight. Bathe in my flames. I will burn this realm to pieces, and you with it. I will consume you. My breath burns hot. Feel my embers. I will consume you. Soon you will be nothing but ash in the air. Stand still so that I may annihilate you. Cease your incessant fleeing. You are not welcome in this realm. Feel my embers. It's time to smother both of you. Soon you will be nothing but ash in the air. You are not welcome in this realm. Impossible! Beaten by mere mortals! Craddock! Our deal is broken! You will never have your life back! Never!
You've ruined everything, Batman! First you cost me my life, and now you've ruined my death! I hope I can take some small pleasure in burying you two alive.
Well, I was hoping that we would get to the end of the episode, but there's just too many levels to get through for this episode anyway. If you've liked what you've seen,
give us a like and a subscribe.
and we'll see you next time when hopefully we get to beat Gentleman Ghost.